Is this one of the world's easiest and most impressive appetizers? I think so. Last year, Max and I went to Japan, shot all kinds of great stuff. If you haven't watched those videos, you should. We spent a couple days in Osaka, generally considered Japan's kitchen, and ate tremendous street food. One of the things we had were crab legs cooked simply over charcoal. OMG. They were tremendous. Max, how good?
Epic.
Felt like we got a couple small dinky pieces, but when you got to like a decent piece of crab meat, nothing better. Nothing better. So we thought we'd do that today for you. And here's what we're starting with. Ready? Boom. Giant king crab legs from Costco. And I know they're $53, and maybe this isn't something you do all the time, but the difference between these big ass thick guys and the thin crappy ones you get in the supermarket, it's dramatic.
That's what she said.
You know, if there was an award for overuse of that's what she said, dude, you would get it.
I mean, when you're talking about her getting the thick ones in the store and
All
so
right.
much better.
All right, can we just take a look at these guys, please? 2 pounds, meaning each one of these are roughly 1 pound of gorgeous king crab. And now you know it comes already cooked. So really, you could eat it like this, but we want to make these so much better, Max, don't we? So let's just get these guys prepped, and then we'll take care of our butter, and then we'll go to the charcoal. So yes, Maxie, I could just take this and throw it on just like that. And that would be fine. But I like to make a couple small changes to this first, and then we'll get to that part. So I'm gonna separate these into 3 pieces. One will be right here. This guy can come out. Get this guy off. This guy out. This guy out. There's a beautiful piece. Beautiful piece here. Beautiful piece here. Let's do this. So now, these weird pieces I don't like. They're not gonna harm anybody. I like to take them off. So we got this guy, we got this guy, we got this guy. Same thing on this side. I'll continue here. Oh, you know what's gonna come out of this? It's gonna be insane. So here's the thing, he said, anally wiping up crab juice. We could throw them on like this, but I like to give them a little help. I like to open them up a bit so some of the meat itself starts to get some beautiful color and flavor on it. So if you take one of these guys, I think the easiest is come right down here where this piece starts, and then just gonna cut up the middle on top of the crab, so I'm not cutting through the crab really. See what's in there?
Damn.
That's pretty stuff, right? I'll just open the guy up a bit. This one, same thing. Remember? Just like this. Underneath. This is all going to benefit this guy. Oh, it's beautiful. When it's on the grill. I don't want to put these gorgeous pieces right on, but I do want to open it up so some of the butter and nonsense is going to go in there. These guys could do the same thing. See how we go here? This guy open up a bit. Look, turn this into a dinner, turn it into an appetizer. I think it's a really fun thing to do when you're gonna be at the grill anyways. Get these guys happening and make your night really delicious. If you're standing at the grill cooking, you might as well throw some of these on. These big guys, they can just go on by themselves. I think they're gonna be fine. These are the knuckles. Huge ass knuckles. Normally when I would make this, I would just throw a couple sticks of butter in a little pot, melt it, throw some other shit in, mix it around, paint it on these guys, and throw them on the flame. Want to try something different today. Today I'm using ghee. Ghee, G-H-E-E. So think clarified butter in that the milk solids have been removed. It's just a different process, but essentially the same thing. And if you open this up and smell this, It smells, to me, somebody smell this, both of you. It smells like popcorn butter.
Wow.
So if you wanted to make like some very fancy, pretty little dipping butter without all the white, foamy, clumpy milk solids, you could clarify your butter, let it all melt, it will settle, milk solids form on the top, then more sit at the bottom, then pour off the clear stuff until the bottom white starts to come up. Or you could buy ghee. You get to the same place, honestly, a lot easier. And I now know a lot of people that are cooking steaks in cast iron pans using ghee instead of oil and stuff like that. So here's what we're gonna do. This could be as simple as just the butter, or as just a little bit more complicated by putting like 3 or 4 other things in like I like to do. So we'll start with the ghee. Ghee in, lovely. I've got a couple cloves of garlic. I'm just gonna smash with my knife, peel. Oh, come on. Of course this guy's gonna be difficult. Get all the paper off. Get this little butt end thing off. Give him one more hit. And throw this guy in. That's actually big enough. I'm just gonna go with him. I don't need little pieces of garlic. I like a little heat, so I'm gonna put in a little chili powder. I think it goes really well with the crab. And of course, some salt and pepper, not too much. Now this will start to melt. Melt, melt. That's melting already. Give it a little stir. Break the ghee up a bit. That giant clove of garlic is gonna do amazing things in here. So let it melt. Keep it very low on the heat for, 10 minutes or so to let the garlic start to infuse in this deliciousness. And then we'll paint it and we'll grill it. In the meantime, we can go tend to our fire. All right, our charcoal is ready in our chimney, just like we did the other day for the ribs. And beautiful. In it goes. I'll put the grate on. Put the lid down, let that get hot for a sec, and I'll grab the crab. So we're ready. Here's what we're gonna do. Open this guy up. Oh, that's nice. Before they go on, I wanna give them some color and some of this butter goodness all the way around, especially in these split parts. Little here, put all the way, and on they go. And then just repeat. Oh boy. Just this butter smell so far is kind of insane. And then the idea that it's getting inside the shells, start to work its way down to the crab meat. And now the knuckles, weird calling them that.
It's a terrible word.
That's what it is.
Knuckle.
It's a knuckle. You're a knuckle.
Knuckle? That's a attractive word to you?
Knuckle?
Yeah, knuckle.
It's not an unattractive word to me.
Oh, it is totally to me.
No.
No. Knucklehead is negative.
When you add head. So your goal now is this. I'm going to say maybe 5 minutes aside for these guys. I can smell. Can you smell already what's going on here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, this is going to be glorious. And the fun part is that you get to eat with your hands. Pulling the crab meat out, dipping it maybe in more butter. All of this is fantastic. To take advantage of the charcoal properly, let's close the lid. We'll let it just live in there in that little cave of delicious smoke. And we'll come back every couple minutes and look at it and turn it and love it and admire it and pray to it. Okay, maybe not pray, but you know. And I love that when the smoke comes out. I love it. So let's give these guys a little more buttery love. Oh, that was weird. Hey, fellas, cut that out. We'll turn everybody. Well, I don't want all that happening. So now everybody's got to go around the outside. Easy, son, easy. Look what's happening here. Check this out. Look at this guy opening up. That piece in there. Right here. That's just a giant ass, beautiful piece of crab meat. Wow. You know, not to mention, forget the fact that this is going to be delicious, but just standing here cooking this is making me happy. And then try to keep it out of direct flame. A little bit's okay, but mother may I. Holy God. And at the right moment, the right time, we take our friends off. And Max's favorite part, the knuckles. Do you know how much gorgeousness is in those? And, uh-oh. Come on, buddy, let's come back. There you go, it's a mess.
It's a crab party.
It's a crab fest. It's a freaking crab fest. Oh, and they're hot. But I'll tell you something, cutting these guys early lets you do this now. Lets you open one. Do you realize it's about to come out of here? Ay, ay, Chihuahua. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at this guy. Oh my God. Look at. And then these guys. But that's the fun part, is working on this. Getting the meat out of all these things. And your favorite part, Max, the knuckle. The knuckle takes a little bit of work. What's this? The knuckle takes a little bit of work, but it's all doable. And look in here, just big, beautiful pieces of crab. I mean, come on. It's again, the fun part, I think, is getting it out. Use your hands. Have a good time. Wear a bib, make a mess. It's all good. But now I need a bite. So I suppose I should have just picked up this big piece of. That feels like a pound. Oh my God. I've never had as big a beautiful piece of crab meat in my hand. I never have. Let's just give it one more little dunk. I don't have words. The natural sweetness from the crab is fully enhanced by the butter. But the garlic is a nice little note. The chili powder is not overwhelming. I'm not tasting butter, I'm not tasting chili, I'm not tasting garlic, I'm tasting crab beautifully enhanced by those. Beautifully. I feel like a glutton. Like King Henry VIII. Bring me more crab now. Holy shit. I'm going to say goodbye. But before I do, and I won't make a big deal about it, just remember, if this is 2020 when you're watching this, and it's before June 20th at midnight, you still have time to nominate somebody for our Father's Day giveaway of the Sam the Cooking Guy exclusive Evo professional wheeled cart. That's all. Goodbye. Make the crab.